So the present simple tense is used to describe facts, everyday habits, or general truths. So that might sound confusing, but basically it's something like this. Here's an example. I write books. I run every day. She cooks pasta. So these are all facts, general truths, or everyday habits. And it's the most common tense. So having said that, try to answer this question. Find which is the present simple tense. So the correct answer was C. They practice dance. This is something they might do every day or as a general habit, so we use the present simple. Sometimes called present progressive, but I use continuous. It means an action that is happening now, but it's not finished. It's a process that's going on. For example, I am talking, or you are watching the video. You're doing it right now, and it's not finished. But it could also be something that's happening near the present, something that's not done yet. For example, they are working on the problem. It might take a couple days or even months to finish, but they are working on it. See if you can guess the present continuous in the next question. All right, so the correct answer was C. I am enjoying the music. There's one more thing to keep in mind. It's the word am, because depending on the pronoun, I, he, she, they, it could be am or like is or are. It's a different form of the verb to be. I am, she is, they are. Present perfect tense is a little bit confusing. Once we get into the perfect tenses, it becomes more complicated. There's more rules. There's more strange aberrations and strange usages. But I'll give you a basic summary that the present perfect tense can connect the past to the future. So it's like something happened in the past, but it's still relevant in the future. For example, experiences. You could say, have you seen The Avengers? And someone would say, yes, I have seen it. That's the present perfect. It's where we have the word have, and then we actually use the past participle of the verb. So for see, to see, the past tense is saw, but the past participle is seen. It's like the third form of the verb. Or for example, another experience, travel, okay? I have traveled to Japan. It's something that you did, but somehow it's relevant to the conversation happening now. And I know this is confusing, but I do have like a full course on the 12 tenses, and I spend about 15 to 20 minutes talking about the present perfect. So I'll put a link in the video description. But just remember that the present perfect is have or has, and then the past participle or the third form of the verb. So they have finished their homework. She has eaten breakfast. And I would encourage you to maybe study a bit more about this one because it's really important, but we don't really have time now in this short video. But see if you can pick present perfect on the next question.
And thus is not virtue.
So here the correct answer is B. She has drank coffee already. So this one, it has a connection to the present, but it happened in the past. For example, Somebody might say, "Oh, do you want coffee?" And you say, "No, I have drank coffee already." That means I don't want it now because I've already drank it like earlier this morning. So, like I said, probably one of the most confusing tenses. The present perfect continuous is a sentence like, "She has been studying for 2 hours," or "I have been talking for 10 minutes." This is an action that started in the past and is still continuing now, and there's an emphasis on duration or how long you have been doing something. How long have you been studying English? How long have they been making their TV show? These are examples of present perfect continuous. The correct answer is I have been eating pasta. Okay, that is C. I have been eating pasta. And here, it could be the answer to a question like, what have you been doing recently? Recently, I have been eating pasta. You don't need to say recently, but it would be in that context.